First time out on the boat in a while. It's like hanging out with an old buddy, having a couple beers. This is our last bit of time here. We got 3 weeks to make 300 ounces. We're in for some good weather here, it looks like, hopefully. And 300 ounces was our goal overall for the season. That goal's kind of changed somewhat because we would like to beat our all-time record of like 324. But 300 ounces would be great. Going above that would be even better.
Seems like the start of a run here. We got 300 in our sights. You know, as long as we can just block and tackle like we've been doing, we should hit 300 pretty handily here with this weather. You never know in this business, your season can be over pretty much any time.
All right, well, I'm ready to get in that nice toasty water.
Are you getting the drink? Yes, ma'am.
There's some mineralizations here, but not really seeing any gold.
No gold over there?
Not too many boulders. Still worked.
It's the time of year when the water temperature drops. It's hard to dial in the hot water for the diver, so Alex is down there and he's getting pretty cold. But unfortunately, we have this equation of flow versus temperature, so if I turn down the flow, the temperature will go up, but it's cold because the flow is reduced. So if I turn down the flow too much, the water superheats and it burns the diver. In order to turn up the hot water, I had to turn up the motor all the way. So right now we're running full throttle, crazy suction. In order to reduce the suction, we have like a 3-inch bypass hose coming off of the pump. There's so much water coming out of that bypass. It's like the world's best super soaker right now. It's just freaking like, it'd be like a pressure washer. Are you warming up down there?
Yeah, I'm getting warmer, thank you.
It's a solid 110 right now. So you got back on where you were working before?
Yeah, me or Mark, somebody. I think me probably, it doesn't look that fresh. But yeah, I got back to where I was working, seeing some nice piles of gold here. Very shallow overburden.
Yeah, that kind of seems where the gold likes to hang out.
Yeah.
Looking a little bit more promising.
Definitely more promising. Okay, I'll take like 100 pieces anytime now.
We'll get it.
This is kind of what I remember. Shallow sand. Hard, kind of crusty clay underneath. I just saw like 50 pieces of gold.
Nice.
There we go. There's a pile of gold.
Nice. Does that feel good after kind of a hard, cold dive?
Yeah, it feels good to finally see some gold. I've seen a few pools of it here and there, but I'm glad that I'm leaving Mark and Eli on something that seems like will be workable.
That was a little bit of an up and down dive. It's pretty cold for like the first hour. The gold was kind of spotty. Some work ground, some unworked ground. A lot of it was really shallow overburden. Saw a nice couple puddles of gold. I hit a point at the end there, it was like 6 to 12 inches of overburden. It all kind of looked like, you know, the beach, Saudi Arabia. It was very sandy. Some nice mineralization. I saw like a lot of gold. I mean, like hot, you know, ounce plus an hour stuff, but that was like 20 minutes worth. So I was down there for 3 hours. If I got like an ounce and a half in there, I'd be satisfied, even though that's pretty low. If I got 2 ounces today, I'd be freaking stoked. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a few mediocre hours on top of a few mediocre hours.
Yeah.
It's up here, you can see it.
That's not that bad. Maybe a little bit closer to our 300-ounce goal today.
Yeah, you know, we got a little bit closer to our 300-ounce goal.
Hopefully, we'll be able to get there. Mark and Eli have something to land on, which is always nice for the next diver, next team.
At least we'll get paid, you know. Get them on half ounce, 0.6 an hour maybe.
Pay for fuel. Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, hopefully they'll hit some of the hot stuff that I hit at the end.
All right, we're in September now, folks. Oh yeah, if you look down Nome, Gotta love it. We're gonna check out Viz. Once again, we got our trusty Viz set up here. There's no tide. That's nice. Well done.
Looks good to me.
Looks good. Good Viz. Oh, nice Viz. Looks like we're gonna go down, boys. Perfect. So we're gonna go down there and see what we got.
Alright, Eli, I'm seeing some gold down here.
We're getting closer to our goal, but we definitely need about 50 more hours to make the 300 ounces.
Start knocking on that business.
All right, headed out. Beautiful day in Nome today. Little overcast compared to yesterday, but the water looks actually way better today when we just kind of decided to drive out there on Front Street. Alrighty, rock and rolls.
It's really chunky what I'm seeing. It's really rich ground. I'm liking that very much.
How many pieces you see in?
That pile I just saw was like 40, 50.
Whoa, nice. Hopefully that'll last for, you know, get 20, 30 minutes of light of that kind of gold. That's good. That's kind of what Alex finished on, he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay on it the best I can here.
The tide is starting to pick up a little bit more from the west, so it's not bad. It's really large right now, the current. All right, well, if you see another pile, suck it up.
Oh, that's definitely the plan, big man. I'm seeing good piles and good spread out gold too, like this. It's nice.
Good. Gotta make some money. If we get a good couple hours of diving in today with good gold, that'll help the box. That'll be great. Good, we'll keep at it.
That's the plan.
You know where your food comes from. You know where your cars are manufactured. Where is your gold from? Gold is sold from over 40 countries, so when you buy a coin, you don't know what your dollar is going to. But now you can buy gold that was 100% manufactured in the US of A. I know because it went from Alaska's Bering Sea gold fields into our sluice box and straight to your doorstep. Go to jmbullion.com/Emily and you can buy 1, 5, and 10 gram vials of real Bering Sea gold. We partnered with JM Bullion because it's an American-based Dallas, Texas company that sold over $11 billion in precious metals. It has over 375,000 reviews with an average rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars. So not only are they a trusted precious metal partner with us and so many others, if you go to their website, you'll see a tremendous selection of gold and silver bullion along with other unique products. So check out jmbullion.com/Emily today.
All right, how many hours you got on this, Mark?
You have 3, Eli has 3.5, I have 3, Dan has 4.5.
So
yeah,
14.
14, yeah. That sounds about right.
I'd love to see 7 ounces in here. I don't think we're gonna get that.
So negative.
5, maybe. Maybe we got some decent hours on it. I might be a little negative. I still think we're gonna see about 5 in here.
Gold is gold. 6 would be good. I like 6. 5 I would not be happy with. I don't think.
Yeah.
6 I'd be happy with, I think.
I'm seeing good chunks every time I take a shoot.
Yeah.
There's all the pebbles.
Lots of rocks in that. And so the top box is pretty full with other stuff that normally I didn't see in the past. So I just don't know if we washed it farther down.
Ah, always a little gift.
A little surprise.
Alright, well, there's some gold in this thing. It's not
nugget
the
trap.
it's not the sexiest looking.
Let's take a look at the nugget trap here.
The nugget trap does look nice.
Oh, that's a lot of gold there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's pretty shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's a lot of gold.
It's 14 hours of like somewhat dubious ground.
it's pretty solid, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's several ounces. So that's great.
Yeah.
This one does not look as shiny
Maybe
as
we
it
should-
has in the past.
Get it. We'll get another
At all.
maybe.
Slow and steady wins the race, right? So we're inching towards our goal of 300 and hopefully exceeding it. But I mean, you know, just getting in a couple hours here, a couple hours there.
You know I love panning, especially this last part. This is how you know you're good at panning, when you're using your fingers, just scraping individual rocks back.
How is it doing a cleanup without our ultra panner?
When Dan's here, the gold is super clean.
Hey.
I will say that's probably the biggest difference. There it is. I don't know, Mark. We don't have 6 ounces in there. So I hope we got 4.
I think it's 5.
You think it's 5? I'll take 5. I'll take 5 all day. And here we go.
Cooking gold, just about
Frying
there.
up some eggs, huh?
I like it.
How
Looking
many do you
good.
think it is?
I think 5 is a good guess. Yeah.
5.27.
I think 5's, yeah, that's a guess. So that's
A little safe bet.
4.5.
I think it's.
Should have put some butter on it before. Wouldn't stick to pan as much.
So I'm up at the store.
Ew.
Pam, eat your triple.
Didn't really hiss that much. Wow.
Cooked it just right.
Yeah,
Not too little, not too much.
This is the proper way to make sure there's no moisture going to get into our weight. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Two, 3, 4, 3. Oh, B4, 5. Yeah, we're just gonna get there. 5, 1, 5. All right,
Take that.
Yeah.
it's all right. We're doing about as perfectly average as we thought we were. So that puts us 5 ounces closer to 300.
276 right there.
Yep.
Nice.
Sweet. I'm happy.
So that puts us at 278 probably with what we got in the bottom box probably.
Yeah, probably. It's still only September 10th. There is some season.
And we got 5 days of good weather looks like after today. Today was the only day it looked bad and it had this little west wind thing going on.
Big ups, boys.
Yep,
Good
yep,
job.
not too bad. Good morning, morning. It's another beautiful fall September day in Nome, Alaska. We're looking at the weather this morning and it is not going to get above 50 the rest of this year. It is
Chilly time.
chilly time. It's beautiful. I love it because Alaska changes so fast. You know, I'm sure in Nome we don't stay up here all winter, but I'm sure winter's a long season, it doesn't change very much. But from May all the way until we're done in October and go home, it's like a, you know, May you're up here, snow and ice. The next thing you know, you're up to this summer, full daylight, and then you're back to fall, and it's really a fast season. Anyways, Eli and I are heading out again. It's flat calm today. It's beautiful as far as that goes. The water on top is just wonderful.
All right, so what's the lineup today?
Going down, Eli's going down next. Go from there, see what the weather does by the, you know, next 10 hours or something like that. The day looks good. Tomorrow's like, yeah. So when you can dive, you really want to get the hours in. So
Capitalize.
capitalize. That's the word.
How short of our goal are we? 22 ounces maybe?
22 probably. I'll say 46 hours just to be safe. We get 10 in today. That'll be nice. And then if you can get in another, maybe we'll see.
How are your ears?
They're good so far. We'll see what happens. On the bottom.
How's the visibility?
It's not bad. It's like 3.5, 4 feet. Got some sand that hasn't been worked here. I'm on an edge. Looking for gold. All right, here we go, folks.
I feel this is a very marginal dive.
Can you see anything?
There's a few specks in there. Marginal to negative marginal dive. Now what's funny is I see a hole over back here. All that chunky stuff.
Oh yeah. I think it's still getting washed down. Those chunky stuff just don't want to sit up front then.
This looks like there's more gold here now. And I wonder if it's just not getting caught in these riffles. And
Yeah, that would make sense. I definitely think it will be one of our higher percentage bottom boxes if it keeps up like this.
Yep. Swells definitely come up a little chop, so it's still probably diveable. There's no white caps, but if you look at the back here, you can see the swirling water. So I'd say the tide is going to be.
You watch.
See how fast it goes out with this line. So that's pretty current-y. So I think that's why there's a swell, because there's really no wind out here. I mean, the flag's not ripping. So that's one of the current here. We're 1.8, 1.7, 1.7, 1.8. We had 2 knots there for a second. We're gonna get out of here. It's pretty choppy. We don't leave the skiff out, or the dredge out, so we're on our way in. I'm actually flying out Friday. My other son on Homer just got a call. One of the seniors was ineligible, so he's actually playing the whole football game this year. So it'll be his first game he's actually starting and playing the whole year. Varsity, yep. So I really want to be there for that. So I went ahead and changed my ticket last night. Money's great, but kids only grew up once, so I'm a greedy gold digger, gold miner, but I don't put it ahead of my family, and I don't think anybody here on the dredge does. So that's kind of the cool thing, is we have a bunch of family guys, and we love when we get good gold, but you know, some things are more important. So I'm out on Friday.
September 13th, it's 9 in the morning. The wind is supposed to pick up out of the south today. There's no one out here, which is a little bit surprising because it's not that bad right now. We've kind of marked a couple of spots that we've worked, and we're trying to grow those. We've gone through 2 of them. We got 1 left, maybe. Otherwise, we're back to just straight up prospecting. All we ever wanted was for good gold to last. Every time I find gold, I'm like, I hope this lasts. Yeah. And if you get gold for a half an hour, you're like, oh no, we'll be here for weeks. Jeez.
An underwater tree.
What does that mean?
I think it means there's lots of gold here, right? That's what that has to
I don't know what that means. It's a fresh rubber. It's an olive leaf. Ah, it was brought here by a dove. I think that means we're good to go. Olive branch is showing us that the current's going that way and the wind, so that's good. So this anchor is acting kind of like as a caboose, an anchor, if you will, holding the train of our garment.
train of our wedding dress. Okay, this is getting weird. I'm looking at our flag here and it wasn't moving. Our flag was not even fluttering about half an hour ago. So I think you could say that whatever bad weather we were expecting, it's coming in right now. Yeah, it started, you know. All right, I'm gonna get in my wetsuit, and then if it doesn't get any worse than this, we're okay, right?
I don't know, Dan. It's starting to white cap out there. This is one of those days where you're trying to race the weather, and you hurry up, and you get anchored down, and you set everything up, and then you have to pause before the diver gets in the water.
Do we really have anything better to do?
No.
We've come all this way. You weigh in all of these personal things, like, well, we've already taken the time to put up anchor and all that. Actually, none of that matters. The one thing that matters is it safe to dive? Now.
You have to ask yourself, is this dumb? Is it dumb to get in the water today? And maybe. This might be one of those days.
Here's what I think we should do. I suit up, everything ready, I'm about to go down the ladder, and we call it. Or we don't call it. Like, let's say the wind dies down. Just, I don't know. I like to just continue moving towards the thing until you're forced to stop.
I think we should call it.
But I already got my wetsuit on. That means we have to dive.
I think it's gonna be so Yankee, man. I mean, it's just too marginal. It's going the wrong way.
Okay, just answer the question. What would Dan and Alex do? Zillion pieces of gold. That's what we would do.
We're gonna drop down on it, and we're gonna go, okay, there's a zillion pieces right here. We'll come back.
All right.
When it's nicer.
All right, let's go.
Or just stay out there for a couple hours. The flag's still whipping here. This is just going all the wrong way. It's like if there was no wind and it was coming down, it'd be all right, but it's building right now.
So it's looking a little lumpy. This is where we live. We live on the boundary of, is this stupid? You know what? No, we get fresh, calm days. Yeah. And we're like, this is where it's at.
It's just you get hungry this time of year. You're like, man, I just want to get 20 more ounces at least.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what I want. 20 more ounces for the ice.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go home. Can't make money if you don't dive. Oh well. Can't make money if you die.
Well, this business is about, like, avoiding catastrophe first and foremost. You know, you gotta live to fight another day.
Hazards of the job. I mean, bad omen, right? Started with Alex spilling his coffee. It was not off to a good start. We saw a branch in the water with some leaves on it. We don't know what that means. It's just stupid. It's stupid. Like, it's both ways stupid. It's stupid to dive, and it's stupid, like, just frustration stupid. You know what? Maybe it's wavy up top, but it's not wavy on the bottom, so put me in, coach. Right. So I was just saying this is stupid because it's stupid to dive. Also, frustration stupid because we're not diving, and we're gonna meet right in the middle. This is stupid, and we're gonna dive. All right, let's just do it.
It'll be just real fast. Just
a little bit. Just
a little dunk, you know?
It's dangerous to go in the water, but I'll be right back.
Once again, I want to say thank you so much to JM Bullion, and please go check out jmbullion.com/Emily to buy our beautiful, clean Bering Sea gold flakes. Precious metals is an old-fashioned business based on trust and relationships. And after working with the professionals over there like Chris, Jonathan, and Ryan, I'm just so grateful we found some trusted partners to sell our gold. You can also click the link in the description below to find our products there. So click the top video to go to the next episode and click the bottom video to go to the beginning of our series.